Hi, we are Tori and Dylan, and we are adventure seekers looking to experience more of this beautiful world in our self-converted sprinter van. In last week's episode, we left you exploring Waterton International Peace Park in Canada and starting the journey of a lifetime. First leg of our first major adventure in the van. In this episode, we take you along as we travel to Banff National Park in Canada, establish a routine while living on the road, and share with you what our big plans are for our future travels.
Really just whatever kind of sets our souls on fire is what we're going to do.
Now it's time to explore what is known to be one of Canada's greatest national treasures.
Well, we were headed into Banff, the town, and we definitely got a little turned around and managed to find our way to Bow
Creek Waterfall.
Yeah, so we just were like, oh, let's eat lunch here because there's parking. And Dylan almost made me, or I almost made myself not go on this little hike, and Dylan definitely was just like, come over here. And it's so nice. We're at the top of this little bluff, looking over the waterfall.
Overlooking the tours and the waterfall, we found a cute little bench that nobody's been at, so.
Yeah.
Always go up the wooden stepped path. Just go. Even 50 yards.
Alright, we're also going to hopefully venture back into Banff in a little bit and go and explore the town. I'm hoping to find like a sweet treat, by the way.
You're always looking to find a sweet treat. I bought you ice cream bars last night that are still in the freezer and you're still on the hunt.
I want like a bear claw.
You may be wondering why my backpack's so full of water. Dirty socks.
Laundry time. This is going to be super expensive laundry. Highlights.
Got to eat Popeyes while I waited for laundry, which didn't used to happen as a kid.
We just finished laundry up in Banff. There's people looking at me and I just don't like it quite yet. But we just finished up laundry in the town of Banff. So if you go to the mall and you go underneath the mall, not underneath, it sounds like it's like a dungeon. You go to the basement floor, if you're going to the bathroom, there's a laundromat and there's this little couple that own it and you just like pay for some coins and then yeah, you get in there and get it done.
$8 to have it washed and dried.
Yeah, a little expensive, but it's worth it.
We have clean laundry now.
Clean undies! Woohoo! We are done with being tourists of Banff. We went to the chocolate shop and kind of walked around, but once you've been to, a national park of some sorts, it's really cool to go to, and Banff's a really cool town, but it can get pretty touristy and quite a bit of people. And we're gonna go try an even more popular activity, which is the upper hot springs. So this is our tourist day. So.
Woo-woo.
That was nice. It was really, really warm, so we went to the Banff Upper Hot Springs. I kind of felt like it was going to be really touristy, and it was. Yeah, there was just like one pool. But yeah, the water was warm, so that was a plus, but it is really crowded, so if you're looking for like a really serene, not a lot of people, that's definitely not the one. However, the views, like once you like kind of tuned out the people, the views are pretty cool.
She's talking like 80 plus people. It is Saturday night in June. Beautiful views. And there's a gondola right next to it. So if you want to go and get to the top of the mountain for some spectacular views as well, you can do that.
We're gonna head to our campsite because I'm really hungry. Dylan created a fire in which we cooked on the fire as well. And now we're here having our fried rice, and we got some spring rolls which we used in the oven, which is pretty good. So yeah, I think we're gonna sit down and enjoy. And we'll catch you guys in the morning. We're gonna go on an adventure. We'll take you along. Good night. Good morning, everybody. How's it all going? We are in Banff National Park still, and we're headed to Johnston
Canyon, ink pots
above the falls. And the parking lot is full, and we're hoping that most people want to go to the lower falls and not the ink pots, because the ink pots is like a 4-mile hike, something like that. Maybe it's kilometers, I can't remember. Anyways, so we're gonna take you all along. Let's go.
So you can see it bubbling right there where it's filling up from the ground. I don't know if the camera's going to capture that.
Camera
you can see
won't.
the bubbles though.
Yeah. Oh, trippy.
The ink pots have 5 aquamarine pools. Each of the pools have cooling water that is percolating up through the sandy bottom, creating circular motion in the sand. The cool, percolating water also creates ripples at the surface. Depending on how fast or slow each of the pools fill will depict the color of the pool. The milky green color means that the pool is filling up slowly, causing sediment to settle. And the lighter pools means that the cool water is percolating up faster, creating the stunning blue water.
How'd we do, baby?
I rewarded myself with ice cream already. I think we smashed it pretty well. All trails said 4 hours. We did 4 hours, including lunch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not too shabby. I'm glad that, like we had hoped and proposed, the trail died in terms of people after the lower falls turn. So then it was a nice hike after that. Once it was a little less crowded, dealing with people just taking pictures and stuff. Which I understand taking photos, but it just slows down the hiking process sometimes when the first mile of it is being herded. So we're gonna go find a dump station and trickle on to our campsite. We're headed to Lake Louise tonight, so that'll be fun. Go and maybe see the town. Maybe.
Yeah. A little town.
I've never been. I don't know.
And then I also made a matcha from Lake Missoula. Yum yum. Little after tea. We made it to the Lake Louise campground. It's a very packed campground.
we went to the visitor center and got some recommendations on some hikes tomorrow. And so we're really excited because we were like, we want a little less people and we're a little bit more than moderate hiking levels. So even though today was good. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow, but this campsite's pretty cool. So I'll just show you around. So entrance over here. You enter in from the road right here. And each camp spot seems pretty like secluded. And then we've got camp here, fire pit, and a table. So, which isn't bad. We actually don't have a camping table, so this is really nice to have this. And we have a, do you want the mushroom tablecloth?
No, I'm great right now.
Okay.
We'll eat with it later.
Yeah. Dylan's gonna do some man trimming on the beard, and I'm gonna do some yoga.
Self-care time.
Self-care time. Yeah, there's showers here. So we're gonna do this and then we're gonna go and shower. We're hyped. We are showered up and we decided to do a very easy dinner. We made stir-fried veggies last night and now we're making soba noodle bowls. And this is our little setup. Not too shabby. Dylan and I used to grow oyster mushrooms and would sell them at a farmer's market, and this is our farmer's market table, so we thought it would work perfect for van life. What do you think, baby?
Repurposing it, it's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah. Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or wherever you find yourself in the world today, but it is morning time for us. Oh my God, these views. We're currently driving through the most beautiful valley I've ever seen in my entire life. It's absolutely incredible.
We just left Lake Louise and we're headed up toward Jasper.
Yeah, we have a cool hike. We went and stopped at the information center yesterday and we got some recommendations on some less busy hikes that are going to be a little bit harder than yesterday. So we've got a really nice one planned. Dylan and I desperately need to make some sandwiches for this hike. So I'm going to start with some PB&Js.
So we try to make most of our food, aka PB&Js, chickpea salad sandwiches and stuff. Then we saw these tamales, and Tori has a soft spot for tamales, or just all Mexican food in general.
All Mexican
Yeah,
food.
she just likes everything. I also do, but so we got some of these walking tamales, and essentially they're already cooked. And so we're just gonna put them near the top of my black backpack, and maybe they'll be warm in 2 hours at the top of the mountain.
I'll be close behind. So tell me where we go from here. Are we still in the clear? You take me higher. You make it all so real, so much brighter. I can see so clear from here. I just need you to let go. I just need you to let go.
Look at that. Imagine the ice field coming up to the cliff like they said when they first discovered this area.
What?
They said that the ice field, the glacier, was creeping over the cliff and there was more waterfalls back in the day, but since it's receded, now there's the one main waterfall. So like there would just be a huge wall of white at the top of that. And this water, so beautiful. So did you wake up in Narnia today, Tor?
I think we did, honestly.
We know Narnia wasn't filmed in Canada.
And if you're scared, you know it's alright to be. Just close your eyes, let me lead you out. I will take you there.
Can't just scramble across? Yeah. Lunch spot?
I deem this lunch spot. I think it's too shabby of a place.
Verdict on the walking tamale.
Not bad. You find yourself at Natural Grocers. At least that's where we picked it up in the States. Habanero, pretty good. I like the habanero.
I have no idea if the audio is there or not, but this is one of the prettiest hikes that I've ever done in my life.
I concur.
This is so cool. You got a waterfall here. On the other side of this ridge is a glacier. There is a glacier up there. There is little like parts of the old glacier that are still here. I want to drink this water. I don't know if it's fine. But it just looks like it would taste delicious. And I don't know how good the audio is. Because it's sunny, but when the wind comes through, woo!
Those 7 mics really pick it up.
Hi everybody, welcome to the future. As we were editing the video, we realized that the audio was terrible from the waterfall in the background. So I thought we'd come back and give you a little details on what you might have missed. So Tori, what's the plan for the van?
So the current plan for the van is to actually take our van down to South America. But it's so much more than just driving through all these beautiful countries. It's a project, and we call it our Soul Quest project, aka Project Soul Quest. And for us, it was started when we built the van and started creating something of our own and having that space on our own and being able to take that wherever we wanted to go, and not be at the mercy of different accommodations or different restaurants or different places to travel to. Instead, having everything that we ever wanted in one space and be able to be sufficient and cook our own food and pull up to a beach anywhere for under $10 and just have that be our backyard. So for us, that was probably the huge part of being able to have the van. We haven't really been attached to this idea of van life so much as just being able to use it as our mode of transportation and have our home with us wherever we go and be comfortable as well. And so that idea to take the van across different countries isn't new. It's definitely something other people have been embarking on for a really long time, and it was a huge inspiration for both of us. But like I said, it's so much more than that. We don't have an end date. We keep saying like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and we really have no idea what's going to happen, once we get to the bottom of South America, as much as we just want to be open to the experience of what this project is going to show us, what the travels are going to show us. We want to learn a new language. We want to experience different cultures, see different sights. And we really want to find what sets our souls on fire. It sounds cliche, but it's something near to our hearts, is something to be able to be open to an experience and see what comes of it. And maybe we find a passion in, something completely new, something old, whatever that is. We've never been the most conventional people. And so for us, it's really hard to figure out what we wanted to do with our lives, what our plan was. And so for us, we just want to stay as open as possible to this experience and see what doors open to us and see what opportunities will arise. Maybe we'll come back with absolutely nothing, or maybe we'll come back with a business plan or a place to live, or I don't know, just more community. I think that's been like the biggest part for us, is also being able to create a community space. And that's why we're inviting you and taking you along on this journey because we want to be a source of community, but also a source of inspiration for like-minded people, or just someone out there who feels maybe, oh, I can't ever accomplish my dreams. I know that we were told no so many times, or we were told we were crazy so many times, and we had a lot of obstacles in our way, but we kept pushing through them, and now we are currently living out like our dream. And I think that's, for me, it's inspiring, and I really hope that it inspires some of you to maybe take action on your dreams, take action on what sets your soul on fire, and hopefully get out there and make it happen for yourself. I think that's probably the biggest reason why we want to take you along on this journey. So yeah, our project.
I feel inspired. We're in Mexico right now as just a little sneak peek, but we'll take you back to Canada now so you can keep following along.
From here, oh, I'm still in the clear. You take me higher, you make it all so real, so much brighter. I can see so.
Well, it has been super awesome. We are going to be exploring a little bit more of Banff. We might be going up to the glacial ice fields tomorrow and checking that out, and then headed up to Jasper. So we'll definitely be picking you guys up. But I think we'll end this video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed hiking with us along in Banff National Park in Canada, and hope you find your adventure soon. And we'll be talking to you soon. Bye. You also gonna say bye?
Bye.
Bye.